Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, live here at the Aspen Valley Polo Club. We've got the two teams out there, our first two teams of this round-robin matchup. This is the Triple Crown of Polo here, playing on McClure River Ranch Field number 2. And a little bittersweet, coming to an end of our summer season here at the Aspen Valley Polo Club. But we have today and Sunday left to play. Plenty of polo left to be played here at the Aspen Valley Polo Club. But we've got Bravos and Los Amigos out there on the field. Looks like we have all 8 of our players. And our mounted official making his way out there as well. For Bravos, we have Alejandra Foster, Sugar Erskine, Tomacho Piedes, and Alejandro Navijo Estrada. On the other side of things, we have Los Amigos. Looks like we have Paul Foster, Ricky Bueno, Santi Tocolino, and Nacho Navijo Estrada. Away we go, off and working here. It's going to be Alejandro Navijo Estrada to grab a hold of this ball out of the bowl-in. Ale being marked there by brother Nacho. Coming through is going to be Sugar Erskine picking up that little pass. Not where he wanted that ball to go. It's going to be stolen out of there now by the number 2 forward, Los Amigos. This is Ricky Bueno. Ricky trying to keep this one under control, losing it underneath the pony's legs, trying to recover here. And he's ultimately going to lose that play to Tomacho Piedes. Tomacho passes this one over here, looking for his number 1. This is Alejandra Foster. Alejandra Foster makes that look easy, grabs a hold of the pass, puts it on through. And nicely done there by Alejandra Foster. Getting on the board first here, Bravos with 1. Here we go, take another look at this. Alejandra picks up that pass, had a little trouble with the bouncing ball, but recovers nicely, puts it on through for a goal. And 1-0 is the score as we head back over here to center field for another bowl-in here on our knock-in. And here comes the bowl-in upcoming here. We've got all of our players just waiting on 1 or 2 to come back here. Might be a tack issue. So we're going to wait on those players, and then we'll get back to it here at center field. This is a round robin here in our match today. We've got Tonkawa on deck. They're going to join us after the third chucker here, and they're going to play the final 6 of this round robin matchup. And the Tonkawa squad, we've got Lorenzo Ramirez today, Jimmy Seward, Jason Crowder, Nick Roldan, and we will have Jeff Hildebrand on Sunday. Lorenzo playing today, and Jeff will be back in the saddle on Sunday for the finals here of this Triple Crown of Polo Aspen edition. As I said, still waiting on those players to come back here. I believe we had a tack issue or an official pony timeout, so we'll just give that player a moment or so, and we'll dive back into our match. That player, of course, that we are missing is Santi Tocolino. So, we've had a full summer here at the Aspen Valley Polo Club. Lots of polo, lots of games, and I was happy to join you for every one of those this summer. And we've had a lot of fun out there on the polo field. You can even see right now players standing around waiting here on our missing player. There he comes, Santi Tocolino back out on the field. Looks like everything is all right. He had to get some adjustments made over in the corner. But here we go. Ball's on the ground. It's going to be Alejandra Foster to win this bowl-in. Alejandra being chased down here by husband Paul Foster. Alejandra with possession now. Keeping this one going, working her way back towards the goal mouth here. She's got to get back towards the center. Can she keep this one in play, or will she run out of real estate? Alejandra Foster manages to keep it on the playing surface here. Paul Foster going to back that one out of danger. Very close to the end line, but still a live ball. Santi Tocolino now with possession. Passes over here to his number 4, Nacho Navijo Estrada. Estrada picks up the play, checks over his shoulder. He's got Sugar Erskine coming down the line, keeping things close here. He's going to unleash a big pass up the field looking for Ricky Bueno. Where did that ball end up? It's going to be picked off over here. Santi Tocolino. Over to Nacho Navijo now. Nacho gets around brother Alejandro, and he's going to sneak that one right inside the right-hand post for a goal for Los Amigos, putting them on the board, tying us up. 1 goal apiece now. Nacho Navijo Estrada with credit for that one. As we head back over to center field, let's take another look at this one. Nacho Navijo Estrada picks it up. Nice little half swing, puts it right inside that right post. Beautiful goal by Nacho. All tied up, 1 goal apiece now as that ball is quickly put back on the ground in the bowl end. It's going to be won by Paul Foster. Foster doing a nice job here, picking up that ball out of the bowl end, keeping this one under control. He's got Ricky Bueno playing behind, keeping that defender at bay, and Paul Foster going to steal the deal there. Nicely done here by Paul. Getting another point on the board. Back-to-back goals for Los Amigos. See, we have Paul Foster working his way down the field here. Ricky playing close to help him out if he needs him to, but no need there. Paul's going to seal the deal. Puts another point on the board, taking the lead here, 2-1. As we head back to center field, and another quick bowl in here by our mounted official. Quickly won by Alejandro Foster, who passes over to Tamacho. Pierres. Tamacho's pass, trying to find Sugar, but it's going to be stolen out of there by Ricky Bueno. Sugar, quick on that ball, though, able to recover that broken play, but ultimately loses the handle to Nacho Navijo, who's going to pass up to Santi Tocolino. Tocolino with possession now over center field. Tamacho keeping a close watch on him, coming in to play a little defense on this, but Santi Tocolino, unfazed, takes a shot towards the goal, and that one's going to go just wide to the left-hand side. Had the distance, not quite the angle. Here comes Alejandro Navijo Estrada with the knock-in. And quick work of that knock-in here. Alejandro sends this one back into the playing surface. Taps once, then fires. Downfield. He's got players in motion. Alejandro Foster getting into position here. Sugar coming in behind to help her out. Alejandra maintains possession now. Nacho Navijo keeping a close watch on her as she works her way down the field. Beautiful approach shot here by Alejandra Foster. Can she get back to this one? Looks like it's going to happen here. Alejandra Foster finishes that run with a nice goal there. Nice easy swing right between the uprights. Beautiful run and goal by Alejandra Foster. Take another look here. She's got the defender on her hip there. Unfazed, though. Keeps this one going. Nice little half swing. Right on in for a goal. Alejandra Foster doing a great job all summer long here, playing that number 1 position very well. Getting into position up in front where she needs to be. Paul's doing the same thing on his side of things as well. Both of these sponsors are playing that position very, very well with their pros taking advantage of them up at front. Here comes Nacho Navijo Estrada. He's going to steal this one back here. Just about a minute remaining in this chukker as Santi Tocolino grabs a hold of this one, sends it up the field. Ricky Bueno checks over his shoulder. He's got Paul Foster out in front here. Foster grabs a hold of the ball. This is exactly what I was just talking about. Paul Foster playing this number 1 position very well. Can he keep this one going? Look at that. He's gonna send this one right on through for a goal. And Paul Foster gets another one on the board. Nicely done there by Paul. Getting exactly where he needs to be and finishing with a goal. And it looks like that's going to do it for chukker number 1 as that 30-second warning horn has gone. So we're going to send the players off, let them hop on some fresh ponies, and we'll be right back at it with more action here in the Triple Crown of Polo Aspen edition right here on CTV Sports. All right, welcome back, folks. We've got Chucker number 2 set to begin here. Got our players making their way back out onto the field. 3-2 the score. Los Amigos on top here. Get a great first Chucker. Paul Foster doing what he does best, and Alejandro Foster as well. Both of them have 2 goals on the day, and that third goal for Los Amigos came off the mallet of Nacho Navijo Estrada. So coming into Chucker number 2 with the 1 goal difference here. Looks like we got all of our players out here at center and our mounted official, Mr. Gaston Dorniak. And we will get this one underway here momentarily. I mentioned before, this is a round-robin format here. We've got Tonkawa on deck, ready to play the last 6 Chuckers of this round-robin. So we will see those guys shortly. We do have Lorenzo Ramirez playing in place of Jeff Hildebrand today, so we're going to see Lorenzo joined with Jimmy Seward, Jason Crowder, and Nick Roldan. So we'll see those guys shortly here. They're going to be wearing the white Tonkawa jerseys. So here we go. Looks like we have everyone out here, and away we go. Ball's on the ground. It's going to be Sugar Erskine out of the bowl-in. Shugs grabs a hold of this one, sends it up the field. He's got Alejandra Foster right where she needs to be, out in front, waiting for that pass. She gets established on the ball. Nicely done here by Alejandra. Keeping this one going here. Nice, easy swing, and she doesn't even need to go back to that one. That's going to go right on through. Alejandra picking up her 3rd goal on the day. Nicely done there by Alejandra. And here we go. See this one again. Alejandra with a nice, easy swing, and goes right on in. She's been playing that number 1 position so well all summer long. Getting into position to receive the pass and finishing it up with goals. Here we go, back on the ground. It's going to be Alejandra. Paul tried to hook her out of there. Unable to. It's Alejandra coming away with the ball, working her way down the field. Nacho Navijo keeping a close watch on her here. Alejandra, she's going to miscue on that ball. And here comes Ricky Bueno. Nice little play there by Ricky. Gets a hold of that one, sends it back for Santi Tocolino, who sends it forward for his number 1, Paul Foster. Foster keeping this one going, working his way down the field all by himself out in front here. Keeping this one under control. Can he get back to this one more little shot? Beautiful little chip shot right on through for a goal. And Paul Foster gets his 3rd goal on the day. Take another look at this one. Paul coming down the line here. Sends it a little off to the left-hand side. Able to get back to it, and a beautiful little chip shot right on in for a goal. Nicely done there by Paul Foster with Los Amigos. Breaking the tie, taking back the lead here. 4-3 now the score. As we head back to center field. And umpire Dorniak sees a clean and proper lineup, puts that ball back on the ground, off and working once again. It's going to be Sugar Erskine. Erskine, ooh, not what he wanted to do with that ball here. It's going to be stolen now by Nacho Navijo Estrada. His pass up here for Tocolino. Santi Tocolino keeping this one under control, working his way down. Santi Tocolino goes for a little next shot here. Not quite the angle he was looking for. And it's going to be picked off by Tomacho Piedes. Piedes working his way down here. Takes it around the long way. Now working down the far side of the field. Tomacho following up his own shot here. Digs that one off the sideboards. Nicely done. Sends it up in front. He's got Alejandra Foster getting into position here. Alejandra drops the hammer here, keeps this one moving downfield. Nicely done here by Alejandra Foster. And look at that, another goal for Alejandra Foster. Nice job there. Let's take another look here. She picks up that pass nicely from Tomacho. Keeping this one going towards the goal mouth. Picks it up, one more shot, right on through for a goal. Nicely done there. Ties us back up here, 4 goals apiece this time around as we head back over here to center field. Nice goal by Alejandra. And away we go. Ball's back on the ground. It's going to be Tocolino out of the bull-in this time. Santi Tocolino goes to the near side. Can't quite keep it moving. Here comes Nacho Navijo with brother Alejandro Navijo there trying to get the hook. He's going to override, and it's going to be Tocolino once again here. Tocolino leaves that one behind. He's going to leave that one behind for Paul Foster, and one little quarter swing right on through for a goal. Paul Foster in the right position there to pick up that one and take back the lead. Once again, take another look here. Everybody fighting for that ball. Tocolino grabs a hold of it and sees Paul coming down the line, leaves it right in front for Paul Foster to chip it through. Nicely done there by Paul and Santi. Back to center field we go here. Ball back on the ground once again. Coming out of there. It's going to be Alejandro Navijo Estrada this time. Ale opens up his shoulders, fires one down. It's got the distance, not the angle, though. It's going to trickle over the back line wide of the goal, so Santi Tocolino going to be down there. He's going to get set up here for a knock-in for Los Amigos. And quick work of that knock-in, taps it back into play. And here we go. Santi Tocolino, his pass up the field looking for Paul Foster, who picks it up just before center field. Paul keeping this one going here. Working his way down the field all by himself here, not marked up just yet. Coming down the line, though, will be Alejandro Navijo Estrada. Ricky Bueno there trying to keep him away from that ball, unable to do so. And Alejandro sends a pass up the field looking for Alejandra. Foster up in front here. Keeping this one going. She's got Nacho Navijo coming down the line here to apply a little bit of pressure. Alejandra unfazed, though, by that pressure. Alejandra Foster takes another shot right on through for a goal. Goal scoring machine here today. Alejandra Foster picks up another one. Take another look here. Alejandra Foster unfazed by the pressure of Nacho Navijo coming down the line. One more shot right on through for a goal. Nicely done here. And look at that. She's all smiles as she's heading back to center field. And here we go. Got everyone lined up here at center. Clock ticking down here. Not a whole bunch of time remains. And they're fighting for possession here. Alejandro had it, but Santi Tocolino going to grab a hold of this one with the pass over for Nacho. But here comes brother Alejandro for Bravos. Alejandro Navijo Estrada gets a hold of this one, sends it up the field. Trying to get another point on the board here. We are under 30 seconds here. Here comes Ricky Bueno picking up that pass. Bueno. Ricky over on the far side, keeping this one going. Ricky sends this one up over center field. He's got Paul Foster there. Paul Foster drops in, picks up the ball, working his way down. He's got his wife, Alejandra Foster, chasing him down here. But Paul gets a step on that defender, and he's going to keep this one going. Oh, man. Tried to get that little chip shot at the end, but runs out of room down there. And that should just about do it, folks, for chukker number 2. We're going to go ahead and send the players off, let them hop on some fresh ponies. And when we return, we'll start things off with a knock-in. Looks like the players making their way back out onto the field. Ready to start chucker number 3. We're all tied up 5 goals apiece here. Going into our third and final chucker of this first leg of this round robin here. This, of course, is the Triple Crown of Polo Aspen edition. The brothers Estrada making their way out onto the field here, having a little chat as they do. And we should have the rest of our players coming out here as well. And we should see a bowl-in happen fairly quick. Or no, we're going to start things off with a... My apologies. We're going to start things off with a knock-in down on the far end. As we ended with a wide shot on goal. Paul Foster just narrowly missing that goal to chip it in to take the lead there. So, score remains 5 apiece. And we're going to head on down for a knock-in. And we are playing continued scores here, so we are going to have continued scores to Sunday's match. So, we are going to... It's not going to be a problem if we end in a tie. All 3 of these legs could end in a tie today, and all that would do is make a very interesting match on Sunday. So, no worries about that. We don't need to worry about any tiebreakers or anything of that sort today, as we have our continued scores. I really like the way that we do these continued scores round robins here at the Aspen Valley Polo Club. It's a very fun and competitive way to have a round robin over the course of 2 days. It makes everyone have a 6-chucker match against everyone else. So here we go with the knock-in. Alejandro Navijo Estrada sends this one in over center field now. He's got Alejandra Foster on the move. Where's this one going to go? She's keeping this one under control. She's got the goal in her sights here. Alejandra Foster, look at that. One more little tap. Sends it right on in. Alejandra doing a great job here today. Looking to be our high scorer. Take another look. Alejandra right where she needs to be. One more little tap for good measure. Puts it on in. Breaking the tie. Taking the lead here. Bravos on top by 1. And back to center field we go. Lining up here on our mounted official. Ball put on the ground, skirts all the way out the back of the pack. Here comes Alejandro Navijo Estrada with possession. Alejandro Navijo Estrada takes the shot up here, sends it up for Alejandra Foster. Foster picks it up here, and look at that. One touch right on through for a goal. Nicely done there by Alejandra. Back-to-back goals here. Take another look here. Alejandra Foster comes through, picks it up, one touch right through the goal. Completely unfazed by that pressure from the defender. Nicely done there. Putting another one on the board here. And Alejandra with 7 goals. She's responsible for all of the Bravos goals today. Doing a great job out in front. Here comes the bowl-in. Who's going to win this one? A little bit of sword fight there at center field. Coming out with the ball will be Paul Foster. Nicely done here by Paul. Picks this one up on the pretty gray pony. Sends it up the field. He's got his number 2 there. That is Ricky Bueno. Ricky trying to get back to this ball. Sends it off to the right. Trying to take it around the long way here. Leaves that one behind, though. Here comes Sugar Erskine for Bravos. Sugar takes a shot up the field here. Looking to find one of his teammates. Look at that. Ricky Bueno right where he needed to be. Backs that one out of danger there. But here comes Sugar Erskine once again for Bravos. Sugar to Tamacho. Tamacho now. Tamacho sends this one over. Looking for Alejandra Foster. Nice little play there. Ooh, bad luck there. Alejandra, she's going to override, but Sugar is there. Shugs drags it forward. Now leaves it behind for Alejandra. Ooh, bad luck there. She caught it on the heel of the mallet. Still a live ball. And it's going to be taken out by Nacho Navijo. Navijo Estrada sends this one up the field here, trying to find one of his teammates, but Alejandra is there. Alejandra, right about center field now. Nacho coming through, trying to get the steal here. Where's this one going to end up? It's going to be Tocolino, and now Alejandra back in control, but Santi steals this one right back. Sugar is there as well. He knows he doesn't have a play. Clears out of danger here, and Santi Tocolino fires one up the field. Santi, his pass up in front for his number 1, Paul Foster. Nice approach shot here by Paul Foster. Can he get back to this one? Oh, man. Paul having a little trouble down on that goal. Keeps sneaking outside the left-hand post down there. So knocking coming here for Bravos. Alejandro Navijo Estrada. Ale takes this one into the playing surface here. Sends one downfield. Alejandro Navijo Estrada's ball up in front. Here comes Alejandro Foster with the pickup here. Keeping this one going. Nicely done here. Showing some good control here on this ball. Alejandro Foster keeping a close watch on it. And one more shot. Look at that. Nicely done by Alejandra Foster. She is dialed in on the goal today. She's taking shots from a distance too. I like to see it. And we'll take another look here. Alejandra keeps this ball under control and releases a shot on goal. Trickles right on through. Putting another point on the board here. Getting a 3-goal lead. Bravos coming away with it here towards the end of this round of our round robin. Round number 1. Keeping this one going now. Sugar Erskine grabs a hold of this one. Stolen, though, by Nacho Navijo. Navijo Estrada with possession now. Nacho gets a turn back facing the right direction. He's got Paul Foster out in front on the beautiful gray pony. Foster working his way down. Keeping this one under control. Trying to keep this one going here. Leaves it behind. Santi Tocolino is there in the cleanup position. And Santi Tocolino going to get this one done. Nice job there by Santi. Right where he needed to be. Get his team within 2 now. Here we see Paul Foster working his way down, having a little trouble with the ball. Left it behind, and in the perfect position is Santi Tocolino. One touch right through for the goal. All right. Everyone back here at center field, and that ball's released, put back on the ground. Coming out of there with it is going to be Paul Foster. Foster trying to keep this one going now. Sends it up here, looking for Ricky, just out of reach for Ricky Bueno. Foster sends it right back up there. Ricky grabs a hold of it here. Ricky Bueno having a little trouble with the bouncing ball, but he's able to recover. Ricky Bueno, bad luck on that one. Comes off at a funny angle from his mallet. It's going to go over the back line wide. So knocking coming here for Alejandro Navijo Estrada. Ale taps this one into play. Looking around, he's got players in motion downfield. They've got a 2-goal lead. They're feeling pretty comfortable here coming in to the final 30 seconds of our first leg of the round robin. Alejandra Foster picks it up, working her way down with Nacho Navijo on her hip. Left that one behind, and Tamacho Piedes is there. Tamacho, his ball, going to trickle over the back line wide of the goal as that clock ticks down to 0. So that's all she wrote, folks, for our third and final chucker of the first leg of this round robin. Congratulations to Bravos coming out with a 2-goal lead here, so they will start their matchup with Los Amigos on Sunday with the 2-goal lead. So we will go ahead and let the players hop on some fresh ponies, and we're going to welcome Tonkawa to the field after the short break. right, looks like we have the players coming back out here ready to start our second leg of this round robin here for the Triple Crown of Polo Aspen edition. We're going to welcome the Tonkawa squad to the field. And they're going to face off against Los Amigos. So, I'd like to welcome Lorenzo Ramirez, Jason Crowder, Nick Roldan, and Jimmy Seward to the field. And we will see Jeff Hildebrand in the number 1 position on Sunday. So Lorenzo filling in today. And this should be a good matchup here. Nice strong team for the Tonkawa squad in their signature white jerseys. Just waiting on a couple more players to make it to center field so we can get this one underway. Of course, we have not official as always for every one of our matches here at the Aspen Valley Polo Club, Mr. Gaston Dorniak out there keeping the players in line. So, coming up here, looks like we have all 4 Tonkawa players, all 4 Los Amigos players, so we're ready to get this one underway. And umpire Dorniak looking for a clean and proper lineup before he gives this ball to the players. Going over some final instructions, deciding who's going which direction here. And we will get this one underway right about now. Here comes the bowling. Ball's on the ground. Coming out of there with it is going to be Tocolino. Santi avoids the hook from Crowder. Tocolino sends this one up the field, trying to follow up his own shot. Santi takes a shot towards the goal, but just outside there. Here comes a Tonkawa knock-in. And quick work of the knock-in. Jimmy Seward behind the ball. Jimmy taps it once and unleashes a pass up here looking for Jason Crowder. Crowder just out of reach, though, and it's going to be trapped and stolen back here by Nacho Navijo Estrada. Nacho Navijo Estrada going to find that one, send it on through. Nicely done there, capitalizing on the broken play. Take another look here. Here we see it. Nacho Navijo Estrada steal this ball back with an interception. One shot straight on through for a goal. Drawing first blood here in our second leg of this round robin. 1-0 the score. Los Amigos on top. And here we go. Ball back on the ground. Coming out of there with it is going to be Crowder with a little poke. Trying to feed it to one of his teammates, but it's going to be Santi Tocolino. No. Stolen now by Nick Roldan, but the whistle has sounded here. And we'll see what our umpire decides to do. And penalty number 5B in favor of Tonkawa here from center field. Jimmy Seward behind the ball. Winds up, takes a shot down there. He's got players in motion. Crowder trying to get there. Crowder just disrupts that play just enough to allow Roldan to come through. Nick Roldan keeping this one going here. Nick Roldan fighting a little bit with the bouncing ball. Walks the dog down and sneaks that one right inside. Nicely done there by Nick Roldan. Getting the point on the board here for Tonkawa. Take another look here. Nick Roldan working down the back line here and sneaks that one right inside the right-hand post, putting a point on the board for Tonkawa. And back in action here, Roldan gets a hold of this one, gets a turn back, facing the right direction now. Looking around, he's got Jimmy playing close. He's got some other players downfield. Unleashes a big one up there. Looking for Lorenzo Ramirez. Lorenzo, can he get there? No, it's going to be stolen out of there by Nacho Navijo. Nacho Navijo Estrada grabs a hold of this one. Lorenzo trying to keep close here. has to clear. Nacho sends this one up, looking for his number 3, Santi Tocolino. Tocolino trying to find this ball here, surrounded by Tonkawa players. Nick Roldan coming in, laying a bump, and ultimately going to win this play, get the hold of this ball. Look at that handy pony he's on. That thing turned on a dime. Sends it up the field for Lorenzo Ramirez. Lorenzo keeping this one going, having a little trouble with the bouncing ball. Can this one catch up to him? No, not able to get back to it. Here comes Nacho now. With about 3.5 minutes left to play in our first chukker of the second leg. Nacho Navijo with possession here. Nacho keeping this one going downfield. Nacho Navijo Estrada sends it up here looking for Ricky Bueno. Comes up a little short here, and it's going to be Jimmy Seward now. Keeping this one going now. Where's this one going to end up? It's a little bit of a broken play. Jimmy coming down the line. Can't quite get established on it. Here comes Santi Tocolino with the steal. Santi Tocolino now sends this one up the field. He's got his number 1, Paul Foster, on the move, but Roldan coming through, getting a hold of this ball. No. Looks like there was a whistle out there on the field. Okay, let's see what we have here. Let's see what our umpire decides with this whistle. And it's going to be from the spot here, penalty 5, Jimmy Seward behind the ball for Tonkawa. Jimmy Seward sends it over here for Jason Crowder. Crowder now picks this one up. Nice ball control here. He hit that when it was about 6 inches off the ground. Sends this one all the way down here, almost to the end line. Lorenzo thought about it, but it's backed out of there by Ricky. Now Nick Roldan in control. Roldan gets around Tocolino. Nick Roldan losing the handle on the ball. Then Santi Tocolino coming through, sends this one downfield. Here comes Paul Foster. Foster picking up the ball, working his way down here, trying to keep this one under control. Ooh, having a little trouble with the bouncing ball there. Jumped right over the head of his mallet on the downswing. Here comes Roldan. No, it's going to be Nacho Navijo. Comes in there, had the time, picked up the ball. Nacho avoids the steal there from Roldan. Nacho Navijo Estrada takes a shot. And Nacho takes the shot on goal. Just wide, though. Just outside that left-hand post. Bad luck for the Nacho. Here comes the knock-in with Jimmy Seward behind the ball. And sends this one up the field. Nacho Navijo is there. Bunch of players stop on the ball. Roldan takes a swipe at it. But the whistle has sounded. So, going to be a penalty number 5 here. Going in favor of Los Amigos. Nacho Navijo Estrada behind the ball. Nacho. Navijo Estrada sends this one down. He's got Jason Crowder there to intercept it, though. Crowder for Tonkawa. Crowder keeping this one to himself here, working his way down. He's got a defender ahead and behind. Crowder, he's got Nick Roldan coming in to help him out. Nice little play there by Crowder. Leaves it behind for Roldan. Nick Roldan with possession now, working his way down the field, having a little trouble with the bouncing ball there. Bad luck there for Roldan. Backed out of danger by Estrada over to the far sideboards. Estrada, he's got Ricky Bueno trying desperately to get there, but here comes Lorenzo Ramirez to pick it up for Tonkawa. Lorenzo, dangerously close to that end line there, and that one's going to go over the end line. Over the end line here, so let's see what we got here. That may have been... Oh, no, that's going to be the end of chukker number 1 here. The clock had ticked down to under 30 seconds, so we'll deal with that when we return with everyone on fresh ponies. We'll return with a knock-in.